Hey guys! So I just wanted to make a video because I got so many questions about and hesitations about several of the oils in the starter kit. People see the lavender, the peppermint, and the lemon, and they know what those smell like. They know how to use them. But when it came to majority of the oils in there, they weren't familiar with them. So I thought that I would go ahead and explain the benefits, kind of what they smell like, what their ingredients in them, so you kind of have an idea. And there's a lot of stuff out on the internet, so beyond this, you could go read tons about the oils. But if you're like me, you aren't going to spend a lot of time reading and researching about essential oils unless you're excited about them, and you're not going to be excited about them until you know about them. So it's kind of like this vicious circle. So I'm going to start you off. And you love listening to me talk, so that's a win-win. And I went out there, did tons of research, and I'm gonna give it all to you here, so you don't have to do the work, and you're welcome. The first thing I do have to just tell you is that I'm not a doctor. I have to disclaim I'm not a doctor, and I'm not giving out medical advice. I'm just sharing about the oils, their properties, and how you can use them. So here we go. So first one I'm going to go over is Copaiba, and this one is one of the Vitality lines, and it had a lot. I came up with a lot of information when I started researching this one and the benefits of this essential oil. So this one is actually an oil that's derived from a plant that's commonly grown in South Africa. It's an immune system supporter is one of its big things. But one of the things that was really popular when I was researching is people use it for skin health. It has a lot of benefits for skin health. So it's astringent properties in the essential oil, so it helps that its active components help tighten skin, which help with wrinkles and making skin look younger. It has organic compounds that can eliminate appearance of blisters, marks, pimples, and scars. So a lot of people use this. They'll mix it with another character type of oil, and they'll use it topically on blisters, and like if you have like some acne scars and things like that, or helping skin look younger. So people use this in their beauty regimen all the time. Then also, one of its natural properties is it's an anti-inflammatory, which is cool. So when it's applied topically, it can help reduce pain and loosen muscles, eliminating pain in the joints and even easing the discomfort of headaches and migraines. So I guess some people use it on their temples or rubbing it into the forehead and things like that. And with it being an anti-inflammatory, there was a lot of articles out there on how to use it for babies when they're teething, for teething pain, or even for older children who are getting teething, getting their teeth like molars and things like that coming in. So the biggest thing for safety-wise is just remember that babies under the age of 6 months old shouldn't ever be digesting or using it topically, but that you can definitely after 6 months put it in like again, most of these you would mix with a carrier type of oil when you're using them, but like a coconut oil with this, and then maybe clove oil really is like a good remedy for teething. So just putting it on the gums where it's inflamed and irritated is something. I haven't tried it on my baby yet, but he only has his 2 bottoms, so I might be in the future trying this out because he's over the 6-month mark. Okay, so that was one thing. Another thing is a lot of people use it for anxiety and mood. So people use this in aromatherapy, so putting it in the diffuser, or when they just need like a lift of spirit. A lot of people, will put a drop on their wrists and then cup in their hands and breathe it in. It lifts them up. This is one of the main ingredients in our Stress Away, which I'll be explaining Stress Away in a moment as well, because that's in the kit too. So it has a lot of mood lifting magic, I guess you could say, right? And then it's also effective as an antifungal agent. It has antifungal agents in it, I guess I should say. So if you suffer from things like athlete's foot or any type of nail fungus, this is a really good one to rub on your toenails and on your feet, and even put in your shoes. So you can help reduce future infections and alleviate the itchiness or the soreness from those. So there was tons of stuff on here, but I kind of just grabbed the best of the best. Like I said, go out there if you get excited about some of these oils and you want more recipes or anything. But yeah, Copaiba, that is most of what I found. Okay, so the next one I'm going to go over is Panaway, and this is actually one of my favorites out of the whole kit. Didn't know what it was before I got the kit, but I was pleasantly surprised by the smell and just by all that it can do. This is a really cool oil to enjoy. So, what is in it is clove essential oil, peppermint, helichrysum, and wintergreen. And I don't know if I'm saying helichrysum right, so don't quote me on that one because I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. But anyways, so it has those 4 essential oils. So it's a mixed blended essential oil. Oh gosh, I'm trying to. I don't even know. Yeah, it's kind of like pepperminty, wintergreeny. Like, I mean, it has a really good fresh minty scent to it. So but it's just really pretty. So there was a lot of research on this one as well, but from all the stuff that I read, it essentially has so many health benefits. It is basically a little mini medicine cabinet. This could be like your go-to for so many things. So I'll just start with a few of them. When used topically, it can help with arthritis pain. So people will rub it on their wrists and their hands. So the clove in the Panaway numbs away pain, and that's part of the reason why it works. It has natural menthol and xylatic, which acts as a blood thinner, I guess, when pain is intense. So that's how it's calming and relieving things. So people rub it on their temples during migraines and headaches. That's since it's kind of like a blood thinner, it does a lot of work with headaches. People use it for a substitute of Icy Hot or the Bengay that's out there in the stores because of its hot and cool properties when it's used and applied topically. So it's funny because I love the smell of it, so I diffuse it, but then today I had this weird feeling like, you know what, go ahead and use it because I love essential oils as my perfume. And so I put it on and I put a little on my wrist and I rubbed some on my neck. And then I'd say, like after I got it outside and got into the wind and stuff, it did feel like an Icy Hot, like, had that kind of little tinkly, numbing, cooling, heating effect on me. So truth be told by me, that it really does have that effect. Not that you need my word, but you're watching my video, so, right? So another way that people use this for health is during menstrual cramps. So since it kind of numbs pain, they usually put it with a carrier oil, which usually it's like coconut oil, and they'll mix it with that and they'll rub it on their abdomen to alleviate like harsh cramps. So this one, there's so much more about it, but I wanted to make this video with like just the best of the best information that I found. So this would be a good one to go out there and read all that you can use it for. Okay, so frankincense, which a lot of people know the name and have actually smelt it, maybe like at church, like, they use it in the Catholic Church a lot. So it's, so frankincense is known, but there's so many things that you can do with it and so much potential for ways to use it. Lolly, it's okay. It's fireworks season, so my dogs are a little worried about the noises. Okay, so obviously it was given to baby Jesus, so you know it's good, right? But most commonly, this oil is known for its spiritual connection, obviously used in the church, that kind of thing, and its stress relief. So those are the two common things that people really connect it with. But there's so much more. Most people don't know that it has an amazing abundance of benefits. Frankincense oil is an antiseptic, so meaning that it will help eliminate bacteria and viruses from your home and can be used as a deodorizer. So people use it as a cleaner sometimes, and they deodorize their home with it. So not just to bless your home, which is beautiful, and to do that with too. Love it. But I put it in my diffuser just to deodorize it and clear out any funky smells or whatever. So due to its antiseptic properties, frankincense oil is a great addition to any beauty or hygiene regimen. So after washing your face, you can put a drop of it on a cotton ball and just wipe it around your face and see how much dirt gets pulled out of your pores. There was a lot of articles on that, and people said that they were completely amazed. Like, they use astringent, and then they wouldn't take anything out. Then they use the frankincense essential oil on a cotton ball, and it would be like completely dirty. So try it, see. I'm going to actually try that, and maybe I'll make another video showing you all of my stuff. Then also, it can help prevent dental health issues like tooth decay, which, again, I've never tried, but they talk about tooth decay, bad breath, and cavities, or oral infections. So it didn't really talk about how it does that. It just talked about recipes for making your own toothpaste. I know a lot of people are into that, going the natural route. So this could be one of the essential oils for the tooth decay and all that kind of good stuff in there. And then you could put another one for flavor, like peppermint or something. It helps tone and lift skin and has been known to reduce appearance of scars, stretch marks, and wounds. So maybe you could even pair this up with copaiba and a coconut oil or something like that, and rub it on your face, rub it on some scars, your mama's out there, your little stretch marks, you know. So like I said, it just has like so many things, but if baby Jesus is using it, then of course it's going to have like, you know, magic in it, right? Okay, purification it's a blend, and it has lemongrass, citronella, lavendin, rosemary, melaleuca, or I'm really going to butcher a lot of these, don't worry about it, alderfolia, and myrtle. So you know it's got a lot of stuff in there, a lot of things that I can't say, so it's probably amazing. So this one is the biggest thing that it's known for is its odor neutralizing. So a lot of people put this in, they do a lot of aromatherapy, especially if you're trying to neutralize an odor or get a stink away, or hey, you could keep it in your bathroom. So the biggest thing is getting rid of smells. That's what a lot of people use these for. So the other day, I was cleaning my garbage can, and I can't get that thing to stop stinking no matter how many times I wipe it down with cleaner and put new bags or whatever, right? But I put a drop of this in the bottom of it, and it completely deodorized all the smells and made it smell good because it smelled like this afterwards. And it wasn't like this just masked it. It was like the other smells were completely gone. So that's cool. I've even heard of people adding it to like a cotton ball, like soaking the cotton ball in it and putting it in their vents of their home or their car, and it kind of makes like the stale smell of like a car, like if, you know, like you went on vacation and you didn't use your car for a while and it's kind of had this stale smell. You could get rid of it that way. People put it into their shoes if their shoes are stinky, or put it on their feet to make their feet smell yummy. Stale laundry, so if like people leave it in the dryer, where it does one run, but it doesn't like all the way make it smell good and like make it completely dry. You can put a few drops on this at the end, and it'll keep it fresh, make it smell fresh. This is another one for health, is that it can help with a sore throat. So if you have a sore throat, just rubbing it on your neck will help, I guess, alleviate some of the soreness in your throat. I haven't tried it, but when I get a cold again, I'm doing it. If you're traveling, you can inhale this oil during the flight to protect yourself from pathogens found in the recirculated air. So I guess it has a type of, in the name, purification. The ingredients paired in this oil act as an antibacterial. Oh, that makes sense. That's how. That's how it would, when you would inhale it. It's the antibacterial. Alright, so Thieves is part of the Vitality line, and this one is lemon, clove, eucalyptus, cinnamon, and rosemary. And the fun little story behind this, which is really cute, and I love telling it, is it got, and how it's got its name. And it was inspired by there was a 15th century French thieves who formulated a special aromatic combination composed of clove, rosemary, and other botanicals. And they used them while they were robbing the dead that were dying during the plague. So all these people were dying during the plague, and these 4 thieves, I guess you could say, were going around stealing the stuff from these dead, dying people. And when they were caught, the judge decided to exchange a lesser punishment for the recipe that was keeping them alive and keeping their immune systems working during, being around this plague. Like, how were they keeping alive? And so, hence, it got its name, the Thieves, because they were thieves trying to steal stuff. But it's so huge health and supporter. It's healthy immune function and fights infection. So this is serious stuff here. And I mean, they have a whole line of stuff because how amazing it is, just based off the Thieves combination. So I call it the cold remedy because the oil contains hundreds of antimicrobial constituents, and it's very effective against mutation viruses. So it can be used in 3 ways. It can be diffused, it can be used topical, and it can be dietary supplement that you can actually drink. So, putting it in like a glass of 1 drop in a glass of 80 ounces of water. It helps build your immune system. There are so many products out there that are created with this oil, like I said, like hand soaps, mouthwash, toothpaste, household cleaners, just because it's so amazing for what it does. When researching, I found tons and tons of articles on people using Thieves essential oil instead of getting the flu shot. Like, it's actually a thing. Like, people that are not wanting to get that, they're substituting with the Thieves essential oil to protect them from these type of viruses out there, which is amazing. So go get this oil if you're one of those people. It's a highly antifungal oil that can be used to eliminate mold in a room by diffusing in the air. So if there's a lot of mold spores in your air, this would be a really good one to kill those. Also, obviously, getting rid of the source. Like I said, not medical advice, but just what it does is amazing. What I love about it is that it's kind of like the scent of it is, it's really like a fall and a Christmassy, it reminds me of Christmas a lot, type of smell. So it'll be really pretty in my diffuser during Christmas. But also that's when most people get their colds and coughs. So it's really good for getting you better. So a lot of people talk about, when they start feeling something coming on, they put it in their water in the morning and they, drink it down, and really gets them on the health path instead of, their body trying to fight and, getting a weak immune system from the virus. So there you go, thieves. All right, so RC. So RC actually stands for respiratory care. And so I guess this is a big one in the health field as well. This one is made with pine, myrtle, 3 types of eucalyptus, peppermint, cypress, black spruce, lavender, and marjoram. So this one is known to help with colds. So this could be another one or another go-to for your colds. Coughs, congestion. So congestion was the big one. Allergies, stuffy nose, bronchitis, and much more. But I wanted to condense things and just get the best of the best for you guys. So people apply this topically to the chest. That was like, I read over and over again that people were using it for, they were applying it to kind of inhale it. Let's see. It was funny because I kept seeing, like, there was 2 things that I kept seeing over and over again, and it didn't really give me any background on it, just give me that people used it for this over and over again, like so many people. They would apply it to their feet before bed for a comforting atmosphere, and so many people wrote it that way, that it was for a comforting atmosphere. So it must create a comforting atmosphere. I'll try it tonight, and like I said, I'll probably make a video and let you know if it really comforted me. And then the second one was that people inhale the scent before they exercise to uplift them. And it's kind of, I get that because a lot of the oils like kind of like perk you up, and like when you inhale them, like make you feel like, kind of like ready. So this one really does, according to a lot of people on the internet. But yeah, that's RC. All right. Digize is, and I hope I'm saying it right, Digize. But anyways, Digize is made with tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli essential oils. So it's a blend of a lot of things. I don't really know about a lot of them that I don't know, but a lot of them I do know. And so tell your tummy that you just found its new best friend, especially if you have upset stomachs a lot, because this essential oil helps with so many digestive issues. And obviously that's why they named it Digize, because it's for the digestive system. So it fights against that fiery feeling in your chest or heartburn, things like that, after you eat. It alleviates fullness, bloating, and occasional gas from overeating. And a lot of people say that they use this. They'll drink this in the morning. Well, not this like a whole thing, but they do a drop in their juice or their water in the morning, and it just keeps everything feeling good. So especially people that have issues. But one thing that I did read, just cited on caution, is that it can be overused. And if it is overused, it can make you sick, like symptoms of food poisoning. So read the recipes and how often. That's really important. But that's what people use it for. Okay, so this is Stress Away, and I actually keep this one with the roller on it, because in your kit it comes with one roller, and I just keep it on the Stress Away bottle just because I love bringing this one anywhere I go. Not that I'm super stressed all the time or anything, but I put it on my wrist and I rub and I can inhale. And like I said, not because I'm stressed, but it smells really pretty. It's really kind of like a sweet scent, and it's calming. And why wouldn't anybody want to feel, nice and calming and happy, right? So what's in it is the Copaiba, like we talked, the very first one. It has that lime cedarwood, which that's what makes it differ from just being super sweet. It has that cedarwood, so it's kind of like a tickle to your senses almost. Like you smell like the tree, earthy, but then it's like super sweet, so it's really nice. And then it's Copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, and acacia and lavender. It's a really cool blend, actually. So this one says it all in the name. Obviously, it's Stress Away. Its primary role is to use it as a de-stressor to calm you, and I think the biggest thing is that it reduces daily stress. It supports peace and tranquility, so people use it before meditation is one, or they use it in the diffuser during meditation. It restores equilibrium, so it might be a good one to take if you're going on a cruise or on a boat. Supports emotional balance and eases the body from tension. So there you go. So this one was the last one that I was going to explain, but I also just want to let you see you'd also get the ones that I think are just so super common are peppermint, lavender, and lemon, and there are so many really great recipes and things that these health benefits and things for these as well. Like peppermint, you saw was in a lot of the blends, but I really feel like they're super common, so people know a lot about them. I just wanted to go over the ones that people really had a lot of questions when they talked to me about, so I can have somewhere to direct them if I don't have a lot of one-on-one time with you. You can always go here, or if you have friends that are asking, and you can always send them to me, but you can also send them to the video too. So it's just kind of just another avenue, because I know, like I said, I didn't want to sit down and read paragraphs after paragraphs about things that I didn't had no clue about. I wanted someone to tell me, so here you go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any interest or questions about something else that you'd like me to inform you about, just send me a link or an email and I will do my best. Okay, well, have a good day or night or morning. Bye.